careful, please. That elite was an ultra.
I just wanted to do a quick one where I wanted to talk about the days of the temple and why they are super cool. So I was browsing around on the internet and I saw this anti-Mormon person, or I don't know, ex-Mormon, I don't know what they were. But they were talking about the days of the temple, and they said, well, why are days 3 and 4 switched? Because that doesn't make any sense. It seems like they're switched for no reason. Is that just a mistake? And it's actually really cool. So if you know much about the days of creation in just the normal Genesis account, there's 6 days of creation, and there's really only 3 days of creation because they come in pairs. So like on the first day, it's light from dark, and on the 4th day, it's sun, moon, and stars. So they both have to do with lightness and darkness. Or day 2 is birds and fish, that's day 5. Day 5 is birds and fish, day 2 is the sky and the sea, and then day 3 is plants, animals. Oh yeah, day 3 is dry land, and then day 6 is the things that go on the dry land, which is plants, animals, and man. So those are the 3 days of creation. 3 days of creation, then they repeat. If you go to the temple, it's not the days of creation at all. But that's because in the temple, it's trying to uproot our entire worldview about the cosmos, or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, in the temple, it's kind of like this hierarchy that is set forth, and that's what we're learning about in the temple, is the hierarchy of God and how the kingdom of God works. So first there is matter unorganized that gets organized, right? Actually, I need to Google it, so hold on. Okay, so first day, matter unorganized gets organized. Second day is to do waters and dry land, and then there's hills, great rivers, small streams. So first it's matter unorganized that gets organized. Then it gets stratified. So little streams, little hills, big hills. So it's kind of this almost like a caste system, or like a hierarchy, nobility, that sort of thing. And then day 3. Day 3 is interesting because it's light and darkness, and it's also the lights of the firmament, which is sun, moon, and stars. And in particular, it says that they are to rule over the day and the night. And so you could almost think of it like there's matter unorganized, then there's organized matter, then there's celestial matter that rules over all of it. Because the lights of the sky they're not the same as the matter that's here on earth. And then, just like in the Bible, it repeats itself. So then there's plants, which is the lowest form of life. Then there's animals. And then there's man, who's to rule over all of it. What the temple is saying when it gives us this order of days is that man is celestial. He's like the sun, moon, and stars. And he is to rule over creation, because man is like a god in embryo. Man can become like God and participate in creation. It's very intentional, it's very cool, and yeah, so the next time someone says, oh, well, why are the days 3 and 4 switched? Tell them it's on purpose, and it actually makes a lot of sense, and it's totally in line with what you're learning in the temple. That's what creation is all about. And if you look at like the tabernacle, it reflects, the Jewish tabernacle reflects the way that the creation days are in Genesis. Like there's 3 levels. So there's the outside the walls where there's all the unclean animals. There's within the walls where there's like clean animals, and then there's in the Holy of Holies where there's like only the high priest. There's like only the high priest and maybe like the unspotted lamb can go. And so our temples kind of reflect. So just as the tabernacle kind of reflects that threefold structure of creation, ours kind of do that the same way, in that there's kind of this building upon prior principles, and like ascending from level to level to level, and it's all reflected throughout the endowment. So it's really cool. Pay attention the next time you go, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's all for today. Stay faithful.